Hello, all of my boys. Hope all of you are well. This is your teacher, physics teacher Sajib বিশ্বাস. Welcome all of you to my online class. Today we will discuss about a new chapter, and the chapter is chapter 6, and the name of this chapter is Effects of Heat on Matter. Okay, our new chapter, the name of our chapter is Effects of Heat on Matter. On this chapter, first of all, we have two terms. One term is heat and another term is temperature. First of all, we need to know the distinguish between heat and temperature, because we know that heat and temperature is not same. By this distinguish, we can discuss about heat, and we can discuss, or we can determine what is heat, and we can determine what is temperature. Okay, and now I am discussing about the distinguish between heat and temperature. The first difference is it is heat. Here the first part is for heat and the second part is for temperature. The first difference between heat and temperature is it is the form of energy. We have a different form of energy, like heat energy, like light energy, sound energy. Heat is the one of the form of energy. But temperature is the thermal condition of a body. Okay, temperature is a thermal condition of a body. Okay, now the second difference is it flows from one body to another. Heat flows from one body to another. But temperature but temperature is a quantity that indicates whether or not and in which direction heat will flow. We know that heat flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. This is the important information. Heat flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. So it flows from one body to another, but temperature indicates the direction where in which direction heat will flow. We know that heat will flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. Okay. Okay. Our third distinguish is it is a total total amount of internal energy of a body. But here the third difference for temperature is it is proportional to average kinetic energy. It is proportional to average kinetic energy of the molecules of a body. So So we get the third difference is heat is a total amount of internal energy of a body, and for temperature it is a proportional to average kinetic energy of the molecules of a body. Okay. Okay. The number of four, number of four, number of four, number of four. It is a, it is an cause. It is an cause. But number of four for temperature is, it is an effect. It is an effect. Okay. The number of 5 is the SI unit. SI unit is joule. 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 And the number 5 distinguish between heat and temperature is SI unit. SI unit is Kelvin. Kelvin denoted as K. Okay. The number 4 distinguish between heat and temperature is, it is an cause, and for temperature it is an effect. And the number 5 is for heat is the SI unit is joule, and for temperature is SI unit is Kelvin. This is the 5 distinguish between heat and temperature. This is a very important topic. Okay. Now we will discuss about thermometric property of matter. Our next topic is thermometric property of matter. Thermometric property of matter. Now our first question is, what is thermometric property of matter? So write this: special properties, of matter are used to measure the temperature some physical properties of substances change uniformly with the change of temperature. Okay. Using the physical property of substance can be measured easily and accurately 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 and it is called thermometric property of matter. Property of matter. Okay. Uh, Special properties of matter are used to measure the temperature. Some physical properties of substance change uniformly with the change of temperature. Using the physical property of substance can be measured easily and accurately, and it is called thermometric property of matter. This is a very important definition. Thermometric, what is called, the question for this topic is, what is thermometric property of matter? This is a very important knowledge based question. Okay. Special properties of matter are used to measure the temperature. Some physical properties of substance change uniformly with the change of temperature. Using the physical property of substance can be measured easily and accurately, and it is called the thermometric property of matter. Okay. Now the example. You have seen the mercury thermometer, and you have used the mercury thermometer, the that measure the temperature of our body. Okay. Here mercury is the thermometric substance. For a mercury thermometer we used for measure fever of our body. Here the mercury is called the thermometric substance. Okay. And we know that um, for heat, the volume of mercury is increased, and we get temperature we get temperature from mercury thermometer. So we use here as a thermometric substance is mercury, and the characteristics of mercury is its expands its volume for heat. Okay. Okay. Then our next question is, what are the thermometric property of substance? What are the Our next question is, what are the thermometric thermometric property of matter? The thermometric property thermometric properties property of substances are like volume, pressure, resistance, etc. In our resistance thermometer, we use resistance of a conductor for thermometric property, as a thermometric property. Okay. Now we know that we have different type of scale for measuring temperature. We have different type of scale for measuring temperature. We have three types of three types types of three types of scale for measuring temperature. Now, what are these? One, Celsius scale. Two, Kelvin scale. Three, Fahrenheit. Scale. And the distinguish between these three scale is the change of melting point and the boiling point. Okay. For Celsius scale, for our next topic is for Celsius scale. For Celsius scale, melting point 0 degrees Celsius and boiling point or steam point STEAM steam point is 100 degrees Celsius. 2. For Kelvin scale, melting point is 273 Kelvin, and 273 according to our book 273.15 Kelvin, and steam point is 373.15 Kelvin. And for Fahrenheit, scale, melting point is 32 degree Fahrenheit, and steam point is 212 degree Fahrenheit. These are the difference between these three scales. Okay. Now our question is what is melting point and what is steam point or boiling point? Okay. What is melting point and what is steam point or boiling point? Okay. Now our question is what is called melting point? Melting point. The answer is melting point is a temperature temperature at which melting point is a temperature at which at 1 atmospheric pressure pressure, ice starts to melt. And question is what is called boiling or steam point? The answer is boiling or steam point is a temperature at which at constant pressure water starts boil. Okay, this is the answer. Question: what is called melting point? Melting point is a temperature at which at 1 atmospheric pressure or at constant pressure ice starts to melt. And the question is what is called boiling or steam point? The answer is boiling or steam point is a temperature at which at constant pressure water starts to boil. Okay, so all of this for today. Thank you all my dear boys for watching my online class. Thank you.